Do you think she's just drunk at karaoke and she's like, and the music's loud, and she's like, I'm trying to ride the Jew thing, like, we'll see how it goes. I think it's hot, I think it's gonna work.
I just found out I'm 30% Jewish.
And she's like, how fucking long does it take to get to my song? We've been here for like a fucking hour and a half. And then she does Time to Say Goodbye. So there is an instructional assistant, a Florida high school employee, who is complaining about a Bible verse on their co-worker's parking space because it is attacking them.
Whoa. Wait, I don't get it. Like
which Bible verses are
they see the Bible verse and then they go, ooh.
Yeah, so there is
John 3:16.
They pull up. Imagine you're pulling up in your parking spot. You look at your co-worker's parking spot next to you. There is a Bible verse, and you're Jewish.
Oh, okay. That's a ton of them that it could be.
So this one says, I hate the Jews, I fucking hate the Jews.
That's what it said. Romans
16:13.
Whoa.
Gotta be New Testament then.
No, it says Philippians 4:13, which reads, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Yeah.
So how is
Why
that
would that
offensive?
would be offensive? Oh,
Because he's
because
handicapped.
Christ?
Christ, I think. I don't know. What is it?
I was like, because he's handicapped. I was like, maybe I can't do all things.
That's really good.
Oh,
That's really good.
oh, the levels are getting deeper when you think about it.
Kalene's good, dude. She's really good. That's very good.
I don't know. It's the first thing that came to my mind.
It's true.
Why would the Christ part?
It goes back to.
Yeah, but he was.
Because he's Jewish? You don't believe in them?
Believe in Jesus Christ as being someone who can strengthen you.
So that's a
I
personal.
don't think they believe in Jesus. Because they don't think he's the second Messiah or whatever they call it.
But that makes it a personal attack.
Yeah.
Good guesses. So she says that her parents told her stories of the Holocaust and says that she feels like this, quote, is attacking her as a Jew.
But I don't understand how.
Because she says it brings back painful memories.
I feel like this is a pretty common Bible verse.
Wait, painful memories of what exactly?
It brings me to the verge of tears because it brings me back to the 6 million that perished.
But she wasn't even a part of the Holocaust.
Dude, is she even really Jewish? I'm starting to doubt that she's really Jewish.
Her last name is Gentilesco, so I think we all know that's a Jewish name. I don't know if it's
Gentilesco.
That's like me going, oh, when the Mongols try to invade fucking Japan.
But you have some serious trauma about that.
Yeah, you actually cried.
Yeah, they actually.
But you are from feudal Japan.
Well, you know, they recently made a game called the fucking it's like it's based on the fucking Mongol invasion on an island.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
I love that game.
And it brought back memories. And I thought it was very insensitive because my culture, my culture was being.
Spoiler alert, at the end of the
culture-
game, you defeat the Mongols.
Yeah, but
still scary.
Yeah, but people are profiting off of this dude's culture. Dude, have some sensitivity.
But it was still a scary time, man. Even though we won.
Oh, you guys won?
Yeah, we still won.
Oh, you
But it
don't
was
get to
still
complain
scary.
about
No, but it
it.
was scary. People still died, okay? Even though you win a war, you still have to. People die on your side.
Casualties, yeah, for sure.
So what did the guy do about it? He just like duplicated the sign and put him on every other parking
You put it on
space.
every single parking spot. Yeah. That's what he did.
So then shouldn't, by proxy, that means every atheist should be upset by a paper dollar bill that says "In God We Trust" when they think of all the Christian crusades that have killed tons of people.
Correct.
You know, there's a troll group called the Church of Satan. I think it's.
Yeah.
Wait, I think they're Luciferians or Satans. One's actual devil worshippers. One's a troll group.
I never know which one, but
Yeah.
one of them is really funny.
And what they do is, they're not real Satanists, right? But they've used the whole like non-profit church organization system meant for Christians. They developed one for the Church of
Just to
Satan.
piss them off.
We
huh?
want like a Satan fountain to go next
Yeah.
to the Church of Jesus Christ Satan fountain, where like water's coming out of his dick and like his wings and
Yeah.
shit. Like it's tight.
Like when they like donate like a big Jesus at like the city hall, they donate like a big old thing of like Satan that's a goat and shit with the pentagram. Yeah.
Is that? Do you guys remember there was a website back in the day called Church of Euthanasia? Like euthanasia, the word.
No.
I didn't know if that was a troll page either, but it was really fucking brazen. This was like in the early 2000s. If you went to this page, I think the landing page was like, it showed like, and this was like early 2000s. It showed the fucking Twin Towers being
that's
hit,
crazy.
and it had like a
Sounds really familiar. Actually.
yeah, and it said like I love to watch or something. And then you could click through it, and then one of them will have instructions on how to eat another person, how to cook them correctly.
Oh,
like
God.
crazy shit.
I kind of remember this.
Yeah, it made you think that it wasn't real. Yeah. But it was like kind of closet viral with people, like word of mouth, because they were like, "Yo, look how crazy this website is."
It was like perfect for our age too. We're like, can you believe they're gonna cook humans? That's crazy.
Yeah, and it said a bunch of stuff like don't eat humans unless they're fresh. Like, there's no point to eat a dead human. It's like it has to be a living human, or else there's no reason. It was crazy shit. But I don't know. I want to know if that was real or not.
Do you know that whole troll group that does the same thing, but with like the flying spaghetti monster, and then they got like church status?
Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Yeah.
What the freak?
You never seen this flying spaghetti monster?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, dude.
They that's their god.
You might join. Careful.
Yeah.
Pretty compelling
Be
stuff.
careful, dude. I'm gonna fall for it.
But wasn't it like a group of skeptics or something that decided to use the church?
It's a spoof, yeah.
Yeah. It's making the point that it's just some filings and you can get it done.
Yep.
What the
Yeah, it's
heck?
fucking
That looks
great.
like a cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Well, it's beta food.
So yum yum, huh?
That's what you saw.
We all saw the flying spaghetti monster, and you saw beta food.
I'm absolutely a beta.
What's that? Oh, the spaghetti monster. Yeah.
Flying spaghetti monster.
That's their god.
Yeah, that's their go.
It's cool art, though. Interesting.
I mean, do you think there'd be enough things that are offensive on purpose that you don't have to go mad at a parking space with a Philippians 4:13 on it?
You would think. Right. You would think.
Yeah, exactly. No, so they take the concerns. You know, the woman takes the concerns to the principal, who then goes to the district, and then the district says, "Hey, look, freedom of expression. We're not going to do anything about this. It's not a violation. It's personal expression. There's no proselytizing going on. The parking spot is not compelling students to do anything one way or another." Yeah. So like.
Good call.
But it's just like, who makes a complaint about this, dude?
Well, it's just like, you know, they were saying it's just like a teacher expressing themselves wearing a crucifix on their shirt or like having a necklace. Like, what's the fucking difference?
Yeah.
There was a case where this black kid in a dorm filed for it was what do you call it, like not hate speech, but like the race crimes, that fucking brain fart, when you assault someone through racial means.
Hate crime.
Hate crime. Why is that so hard to remember? So basically, his dorm mate in front of him was an actual neo-Nazi. So what he did was he put the swastika up and he wrote like a sign on his door. So every morning when the black kid opens the door, he sees this. So the case went up to like court, and it was like, so is this a hate crime? What is this? And basically, the fact that he couldn't escape from that every day because he lives there and he has to see it, that's what made it basically hate speech, hate crime. But if you were able to choose a place to be like, well, I could park in another space or I could be somewhere else, it doesn't qualify as that. But because if you're forced to see it every day and you can't have another out, then it's considered that.
Okay, I can understand that.
Swastika Bible verse.
It is a big difference, right? But you can't argue that something is offensive to you. You can try, but it has to, I think, fall under common sense.
Yeah.
Well,
for
because this
sure.
person was not directly involved with suffering in the Holocaust, correct?
I mean,
But she has generational memory.
ancestors or
Generational
something,
trauma.
maybe in their lineage.
But that Bible verse is such a stretch.
I agree, but I don't know. I'm just trying to see the other side.
Yeah, like trying to see where, like,
Maybe their great grandfather or something like that was.
I just don't understand how the Christianity and Holocaust has a connection.
I think she just has beef with this person. She's just trying to find.
that's what I think.
She just doesn't like the person.
talking shit.
Yeah, she just doesn't like the person. She's just trying to find any kind of reason to.
She is an instructional assistant. I don't know what the fuck that means.
So she's a TA? She's not even a real teacher?
no idea.
Get the fuck out of here, you temporary employee.
Parking space? You should fucking.
You're worse than a substitute teacher.
If she has her
You should park off campus.
Yeah, why does she have her own parking spot?
They just give out parking spaces to everybody.
Yeah, apparently they do. They were so hard to get when I was in high school. It was so hard to get.
How come we can't just write STFU on a piece of paper and hand it to people?
I would love that. I love STFU.
This is a hate crime. STFU. How about that? That would be wonderful.
You're like, no, actually, this is an acronym.
I can't imagine like constantly walking up to people and being like, "This like, brings me back to the 6 million people who perished." Like you're constantly doing.
Oh,
this.
dude,
That's
you know
wild.
what's funny? I had something kind of similar happen to me. I met this girl, and then we exchanged like Facebook, and then she messaged me on my profile at the time and was like, in my profile pic, I'm wearing like this. It's like a rope that looks like it's a necktie that looks like kind of rope-ish. And she goes, "Hey, my sister recently killed herself. Can you change your profile pic?"
Why is it always women?
Talk about it, Kalyne.
Yeah, I just feel like I had to say it for everybody.
Is it really?
Well, I mean,
Look into the teleprompter. Yeah.
why is it always women?
There, thank you. Said those.
Do you have a take? Do you have a theory on why it might be?
I've never had that interaction, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I really think there's a gray area between being offended by something and just having a weak mentality.
Yeah, like
Or just being being driven by your emotions too much.
Yeah.
Because the core of it is you need to change, not me.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's the core of everything.
Yeah.
How recent is this story?
It's just happened.
So my theory is because of all the Kanye stuff, she's like, oh, I could use this.
Times are hot.
Yeah, I could use this to get this bitch out of here because I hate her so much. So I'm gonna go to the media and be like, yo,
Right.
you're fucking me
Yeah,
over with all this Jew stuff talk.
Well,
you know?
isn't that kind of that's kind of indicative of just culture as a whole right now? Is like outrage culture is being like so fed on because people are seeing results. So it's like, oh, I want results.
If Kanye got canceled, I can cancel this bitch.
Do you think she's just drunk at karaoke and she's like in the music's loud and she's like, I'm trying to ride the Jew thing. Like we'll see how it goes.
I think it's really hot right
I think it's hot. I think it's gonna work. You know, like yeah.
I just found out I'm 30% Jewish.
Yeah. And she's like, how fucking long does it take to get to my song? We've been here for like a fucking hour and a half. And then she does time to say goodbye.